You can talk about Newton's laws of motion with a girl, and you will still be perceived as a flirtatious guy, but you have to understand one spiritual principle, and that is imagination creates reality. I understood this principle during COVID lockdown when I was not allowed to game anyone because I had to stay within the confines of my own home. And then I started to develop anxiety and panic attacks. To heal these unknowing mental health issues, I decided to turn inwards. I decided to meditate. I decided to study spirituality, consciousness. And that's when I discovered that yogis have always called our visible reality as Maya. Maya means illusion, a magical lie. The life circumstances that you see in your three-dimensional world is a magical lie. It's an illusion because it is just an extension of your own mind, of your own imagination. So, if you can imagine that you are talking to a girl and she has her pupils dilated because she is so attracted to you, she's saying things to you like, oh my God, you're so amazing, I'm so lucky to be with a guy like you, then that imagination will get outpictured into your visible world. But you have to use your imagination wisely, your attention properly. You have to use how to use your emotions. And that's what you are going to learn in this video. So you do not have to learn about this outer game tactics, these weird pickup techniques. You do not have to study these weird, creepy psychology coaches and dating gurus. Outer game is not even real. It is just a manifestation of a good inner game. Just like you do not have to stress about if a flower is going to come up from a healthy plant, you do not have to worry about outer game. If you have properly nourished your inner game, you will just be compelled to utter the right kinds of words. You will be compelled to exhibit the right kinds of body language and behaviors if you have simply upgraded your inner game. And this imagination, this meditation process that I'm about to share to you is a way to upgrade your inner game to a whole another level. So what you're going to do first is get into a very receptive attitude of mind, and that is done through Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra, or non-sleep deep rest protocol, is a way of guiding your attention through your body parts one by one until you achieve a state of relaxation. That is when your breathing rate drops down. When your breathing rate drops down, your brain waves also start to become slow and coherent. Right now, your brain is producing beta brain waves. But when you do Yoga Nidra properly, your brain will be able to produce these slow, coherent, healing alpha brain waves and theta brain waves. Now, your brain is going to be able to think in pictures. And all these pictures, this imagination, this mental imagery is going to go right into your subconscious mind, programming you to become a completely different, attractive, upgraded version of yourself. So after you do Yoga Nidra, what you're going to do is create an imaginal act in your own mind where you are already a very attractive, powerful version of yourself. Maybe visualize that you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you see the most strong, most attractive, most powerful version of yourself. Are you going to be mesmerized by your own reflection? How are you going to feel after you watch this reflection of yourself? Notice that feeling. Now change the scenario and visualize a scenario where you are talking to a girl. Or even better, a girl is approaching to you and she is just complimenting you. Oh my God, you're so amazing. You can see her pupils are getting dilated because she is so attracted to you. She's playing with her hair. You're taking her in your arms and you're kissing her. You're smelling her perfume. Provide all the sensory vividness to this imaginal act. Maybe you guys are watching a beautiful mountain range or a beach together. When you provide the sensory vividness of seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, then this imaginal act becomes very real to your brain. Your brain is very objective. It cannot distinguish between a strongly visualized act and an experience that you have in this three-dimensional world, this visible world. Now what you're going to do is you have to hold your attention and you have to mentally rehearse this imaginal act over and over again until you start to derive the feelings of joy or gratitude or victory. But this is difficult because you cannot just hold your attention on the imaginal act that you have decided for yourself. Your attention has a very monkey-like nature. It likes to go to a past traumatic event, or it starts to jump to another future worst-case scenario of your life. But if you properly discipline your attention and just manage to hold it on this imaginal act, where wonderful things are happening to you, where girls are just complimenting you on how amazing of a guy you are, where girls are just in love with you, then you're going to derive feelings from it, positive, elevated feelings from that imaginal act. Now, what you've just done is you have combined imaginal act with an elevated emotion. This is a program that is going to get impressed into the subconscious mind. Imagination is like an electrical charge that you send to the subconscious mind. And these feelings, this elevated emotion is like the magnetic charge that you send to the subconscious mind. Now, your subconscious mind, in its infinite intelligence and wisdom, starts to interact with every atom of your physical reality until your visualization, until your imagination actually starts to materialize into your visible reality. After you have properly programmed your subconscious mind, you start to lose every free will in your visible world. You'll be compelled to exhibit the right kind of body language, to utter the right kinds of words. The girls in your visible world will be compelled to notice you, to compliment you, to come towards you, and to just be in love with you. You do not have to worry about how to flirt. Your energy is going to be so magnetic that it is going to draw girls towards you effortlessly. And all of that will be done by your subconscious mind. I want you to do this exercise for at least 30 nights. Just give 1 month to this wonderful imagination exercise, because right now a normal human being's attention span is cooked. You have to train it. A normal human being cannot visualize strongly, cannot provide sensory vividness to his imagination. A normal human being cannot sustain the elevated emotions of joy or gratitude or victory. He is normally feeling bored or unworthy or feeling some sort of negative emotion. But if you do this exercise every night before falling asleep, then one day you're going to land this program into your subconscious mind and things are going to change so fast. What I want you to do is just do this meditation process as an offering to God, to universe, to whatever you believe in. And when you wake up in the morning, just forget about it. You did your offering, you did your experiment. Now just live your life normally. What that does is you do not become very anxious about your visualization is going to happen or not. If you do your visualization and the next morning you'll start to anticipate, oh my God, is my visualization is going to come or not, and you stay in this anxious energy, then you're just pushing your visualization far and far. But if you just forget about the offering, if you just forget about this meditation exercise that you do every night, and you live your life normally, then you are going to be a magnet for all the wonderful circumstances in your life. This is how you change your life, by using your imagination. Do not ever underestimate your imagination, and do not ever overestimate pickup gurus. I mean, do not ever give your attention to pickup gurus and pickup techniques. They are just an illusion. It's all fake. Imagination is the only reality. Now, if you want one-on-one personalized coaching from me, where I will help you build a true, solid inner game, then message me on my Gmail or my WhatsApp, which are linked in the description box down below and the pinned comment section down below as well. Remember, inner game is the source of your outer game. You do not have to stress about your outer game, just like you do not have to stress about a flower coming off of a healthy plant. Now, subscribe if you want to watch more of these videos.